Hello everyone and welcome to my channel Options Trader Today. So today in this video I'll explain you how the price of natural gas has moved in the last 2 days and how the price of natural gas can move in the next 2 days. If you look at the chart of natural gas, what we have seen, natural gas made a high around 4.9 in the month of March of 2025, and then after that there is a continuous downfall, as you can see. Okay, from the month of August of 24 we have seen there is a rise, and if you look at this particular trend, 3.2 acting as a strong resistance now because the price is below this particular level. So keep that in mind, that if the price move above a level of 3.2, it is acting as a good resistance now. When started sustaining this level, it can move towards further high towards 3.39, then it can move towards 3.5, and once the price sustain above 3.6, it is showing a good upside trend. So level of around 3.6 will be a trend there where we can see that there is a probability of further upside. Okay, now the price is below 3.2, chances are high that we can see a further fall. Why I'm saying you this, because see, first on an uptrend we can see this is clearly forming a U pattern, and this was the time where I've told you that there is a probability of upside. It has made out from 4.9. After that, if we see a bigger pattern is forming in this particular zone with a strong resistance at 3.6. So if it's sustained above 3.6, probability of further upside can be seen. See, if you look at this trend, there is a U pattern is forming from both the sides, and you have to understand this is the level, this particular, these are the two three supports. So if the price started falling below these 2 3 levels, we can see it can move further fall. So there is a probability that we can see a further downfall. So once the price move below a level of $3, chances of going towards 2.98 we can see, and if that move further down, we can see it can move towards 2.95, and a probability of going towards 2.86 we also can be seen. Okay, now if you look at this trend, there is a clear U pattern is forming. So you have to understand that these two levels are being tested, and a probability is high that if the price keep moving below this level, it can move towards 3.05, and from there we can see it can move towards exact $3. And once the price falling below that particular level, chance of going below a level of 2.95, which is already being tested, so we can see it can fall further low. Okay, and once started falling below this level, a further downfall we can see towards $2.85, and from there a further fall can be seen towards 2.63. This 2.63 is also being tested, so probability will be high, we can see it can move further down towards $2.36. From there 2.36 we can see a bounce back can come, but if that didn't come, we can see a further fall. Okay, now if you look at this particular trend, what we can see, there is a higher chances of going further downfall, but you have to understand market is uncertain. Okay, so if it started going and forming a swing upside, okay, what we can see, because see, market is uncertain, so you don't have to think that the market will move further fall. Okay, keep trailing your SL if you are in profit, and always put your SL when you start your trade, and keep trailing your SL. That will save your profit. Because see, whenever, if suppose if you are trading in this volatility, and suppose the volatility rises and your quantity, your SL is as per this volatile market, okay, but the market is moving in this range, so you have to decide how much quantity and target you should be taking, because see, market is uncertain, it can spike in such a way also. Okay, so you have to decide in that way. Suppose if started forming a swing, then we can see it can move towards 3.2, and 3.2 is already being tested, so probability is high, we can see it can go further upside after 3.2, because this 3.2 is already being tested. After that, the price can rise towards 3.29, and from there a further upside can be seen towards a level of $3.4. Okay, so when it started sustaining 3.2, it can move further upside and can touch a level of $3.4, and if the price moving over this level, it can touch 3.48 to a level of 3.57, and if that sustain, the price can rise further upside, and if you look at this trend, it can touch a level of 3.66, and when it sustain above that level, we can see a further upside. So if the price sustain above 3.5, I'll make another video explaining you where it can go. Okay, so hope you like the video, and if you like the video, please give a thumbs up, and if you're new to my channel, subscribe.